What's poppin', EC Shaw? You know what time it is. LOL. Time to laugh out loud, and no better than this dope actress, comedian, all things great, friend of the show, Tacarra.
Hello.
Williams, that is.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend. Okay, headlining at Uptown Comedy Corners going down in ATL. Just got off the Katt Williams tour.
I sure did. I had a tan.
How booked and busy are
Baby,
you?
I had a tan.
I know you did. We got to
Girl,
talk about that.
we will.
Hold that thought what went down with that. But Queen, holding it down Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday fun day all weekend.
Yes.
Nice.
5 shows.
5 shows.
Come through.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's going to be a good time.
And I thought I saw on your social media the beautiful beast. Where does that come from?
Well, you know, there used to be a stigma in comedy. I think it still is that you can't be beautiful and funny. It's impossible for a woman to be beautiful and funny.
Excuse us.
So, you know, I've been proving a point ever
Right.
since. Yeah.
I love it. I love it, Queen. You've been proving a point for a minute. Your journey into comedy. How long and what inspired you to jump into that lane, especially with all these, testosterone over there? They can only be the ones that are funny.
I've been doing comedy for, I want to say 13, 14 years now. I started in New York. I started it was a bad breakup, and I just was like, I want to do something different with my life.
Look at
that.
that.
And I tried to get into acting, and I failed. I went to an audition, and they was like, that's not what you were supposed to do. But the producer said, you should be doing stand-up. And I said, okay. So they set me up this stand-up place. I went the same day, performed, and it's been 13, 14 years.
Okay. I mean,
14
definitely
years.
a blessing on all these tours.
Yeah.
And not even that. I love your new show, by the way, on the CW.
Yes!
Totally Funny Kids.
Totally funny.
I love it. It's so cute. They say the darndest things, by the way.
They do. So Totally Funny Kids, when we think of Totally Funny Kids, we think of a spin of America's Home Funniest Videos.
Yeah.
You know, rest in peace to Bob Saget. But I am the host of Totally Funny Kids, and it's literally like America's Home Funniest Videos, but instead of clips of funny everybody, it's just clips of kids doing the craziest stuff, the funniest stuff. And it's a great family-oriented show that I think we definitely needed in this climate.
Right.
And it's a show that you can sit down and you can watch with your family. Like, there's nothing to censor. There's nothing to tell your kids, cover your ears, close your eyes. It's just a family-oriented, fun Friday night, chillax, get the ice cream, pop the popcorn. Let's sit back, let's laugh.
That's what's up.
Totally
but
Funny
it's going to be a flip of the script
this
weekend at the Uptown Comedy.
Ain't gonna be no
grown
kids
folks.
here.
Right, little grown folks.
It's for the grown-ups.
So how do you walk through your process of developing your material? I mean, I know you do so many different cities. Is it like, okay, it's the ATL crowd. I got to do something different. It's the New York crowd, the LA crowd. Do you flip the script, or you just kind of go with what your sense of flow is at that moment in time?
I think for most cities, just everywhere in general, I do pretty much the same set at that time. My time does change my set does change by year.
Okay.
So every year I will have a different hour set. But for that year that I'm doing that hour set or that 15-minute set or whatever I'm doing, it's pretty much the same. I will rearrange jokes based on where I am.
Okay.
But I'm very invested to the process of the show. And when I say that, I mean, I have to get there before the show starts. I need to see how the opener does. I need to see how everybody that goes before me, I need a little taste of what
you're walking into.
Yeah, what they bring to the stage and how the audience receives their content, their jokes.
Right.
Because then it lets me know what I need to be mindful of.
And speaking about bringing, you've brought no stranger to the show either. Your friend right next to you, Mika.
Yes. I'm just so blessed to be on the road with my best friend. And I was on the Katt Williams tour since August of 2023. And this tour just ended about a week ago in May, and I missed my friends, and I love the tour. I had such a great time on the tour. I love everybody. Like, I went into that tour not knowing what to expect, and I walked out with like family.
Ooh, some tea though. I know there was a little tea. Get some tea, girl. Come on, this Katt Williams tour. He's been trending.
But you know what? I will say this. Katt Williams has been absolutely nothing but amazing to me. He's been like, I don't want to call him an uncle because, I don't want to offend him, but you could be my Uncle Katt.
Right.
He was
Your
just like
him.
like an uncle cousin. And he was just, even when I get off stage, he has so much, like, he would just be like, you so funny, Tacarra. Like, can you save some for the rest of us, please? Can we get some of the audience as well? And my experience with him has been nothing short of amazing.
That's beautiful.
We also had Monique was on the tour.
Oh, I love me some Monique.
And she's literally is like the auntie.
Wow.
Like, I remember she was so concerned that was in the airport. She said, who in the airport with you? I said, oh, I'm by myself. You ain't got no security in this airport, baby? I said, no, they got to get you. You can't be walking around here by yourself.
Oh.
Like, she's like the auntie, the epitome of an auntie, and I loved her. From the staff to cooking, we had a whole, Katt has the show catered every night. Every night there's several. I mean, it's just so much. I mean, there's lobster tail, there's oxtail.
What?
There's mac and cheese. There's fried rice. There's potato salad.
Girl, let me just help with your red carpet or your pre-show.
Yeah.
Like good food, like just pans, man.
Yeah.
What in the heck?
Shout out to all the comedians on the show. Shout out to Zooman Miller.
We
had Zooman Miller, Little Mo, the performing artist.
Okay.
She also opens the show.
Nice.
Her voice is absolutely
killing it
amazing.
every night.
Every show. We had Red Grant hosting. Shout out to Miss Pretty Ricky Fontaine. Shout out to Mark Curry. Mark Curry was hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
Mark Curry. We had Tommy Davidson on the tour.
Nice.
Then we had Monique, then Katt closed. I mean, it was just it was amazing. I had a good time.
Well, I know it's going to be an amazing time all weekend long, y'all.
Yes.
UptownComedy.net, 1150
Uptown
Virginia
Comedy.
Ave. Y'all already been hanging out in Hateville doing the daggone thing.
We've been trying in Hateville.
We've been trying, but
Yeah, not everyone's in Hateville other than the comedy club.
Yeah,
but
we went out last night, and some
place.
girls, they took their shoes off on a dance floor, which is fine because sometimes your feet hurt. But they took their flats
they were
off.
flats.
Not the flats.
They took off
Yeah,
flats.
it was a corner
in the
full of
club.
flats.
In the
Oddbirds.
club. Flats off.
I like flats, but my wings, not.
That's what I'm
drugs.
talking about. Let's transition though to the quick fire question. I want to ask you some random off the cuff, Queen. Let's bring the funny out. Let me find out, what's your other hidden talent that isn't related to comedy? I mean, can you tie a cherry string with your tongue?
I can't.
She can.
I just caught that off the cuff.
I can
She
tie
can.
a cherry stem with my tongue.
Wow.
She can.
Okay.
I mean, I've been married twice.
You know what I'm saying? Baby got tricks.
Reasons.
Baby got tricks.
They ain't for kids. What's your favorite snack to eat while binge watching TV?
Ooh,
Is it pork rinds with hot sauce?
girl, I like food. I don't want no snack. Where them pork chops at? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything embarrassing that happened to you while on stage?
I fell.
fell.
Can I get it out? Can I get it out? I
I'm
fell.
still laughing at her. I'm sorry.
I fell on
Tell the
stage.
story.
My heel. I never sit down on stage, and I sat on a stool, and my heel went into got caught on the
cracks
stool.
and crevices.
No, just,
On the
you know how
stool.
The stool has the bar.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I put both my feet up, and I was talking. But in my head, I put both my feet down. But I did. So one
There
of
it
my
is.
feet went down, and I went to stand up, and then the whole chair just tilted forward. And the crazy thing was the audience responses was like, oh, she needs some milk. Oh, goodness, somebody help. I'm like, I'm fine.
Not some milk.
Yeah.
Lastly, Queen, what's your go-to dance move at a party? You know we're on digital, so if you got to break it down and show what you mean.
Go-to dance
Yes, your
move
go-to.
on the what's my
Is it, the side to side?
What's my go-to dance move?
I don't know. You
Girl,
be
you
doing
know
a
you
lot
probably
of,
be
like, reggae
twerking.
stuff. You
Yeah.
do stuff. She do like
The wind it and the wind it up.
Yeah, I'll probably whine it, or I will maybe a quick little twerk, maybe a
Yeah.
quick little.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh, no, that's
bring it
your
on
go-to.
down.
This one.
Go-to.
This
Get
one
it,
when you
get
do
it.
this. That's her go-to
Okay,
move.
okay.
That's it.
Where
That's
do we
her
go to
go-to.
follow you, Queen? Because you are hilarious, funny, and everything great. Upcoming projects, all that. Where do we go?
Listen. Y'all listening?
We are.
If you're going to follow
Waiting.
me and you want to get information, you go to Tacarra.com, Tacarra.com. You will find all links to all great things, amazing things on there on my website. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything is on the website, because I know some of us are a little older and we ain't got time to be looking for stuff all over the internet. So you can go to a one-stop shop, Tacarra.com, and all my socials, all my YouTubes, everything there. Go have a good time. Check out the tour dates. I got serious, didn't I?
You got
did.
really
Money.
quite
The
storm
room
on
got all
us.
quiet.
I was like, what is happening?
I'm like, oh, she delivering a
Know that
message.
Tacarra Williams is happening at Uptown Comedy. This is the Beautiful Beast from the Katt Williams tour.
Our show.
May 17th is going down tonight, live on stage, all the way into your Sunday fun day, and she's bringing her BFF Mika along the way.
Sneaker James here.
Mika James.
Laughing out loud with
here.
Classix, boo, shaking things up right here on the DC Shaw
Shaking
Show.
things up.
Classics
Shake it up.
1029.